What's happening, all? This episode is for the coaches and consultants out there, and I'm going to share exactly what my coach told me yesterday in a coaching group meeting. And if we haven't met, my name is Jason Littrell, and I help spirits and hospitality brands systematize and scale using AI and automation. And one of the first things that they told me in my coaching call was that nobody cares about AI and automation. So help me out here. I'm sure that this is right. I just haven't internalized it yet because this is the thing that I live and breathe. But as it happens, when I talk about the nerdy parts of what I'm selling, the systems and services that I'm offering, people's eyes kind of glaze over. And an important thing that was really meaningful and relevant to me was that when my coach told me that people don't like to feel stupid. And so if you're explaining things to them in a technical way that they may or may not understand, then you may be insulting them on some level. He didn't say it like that, but it was very, very important to me how he said it. And so I've been kind of I wanted to sleep on it, write down my thoughts. I actually have a new way of taking notes. And I just talk into my phone, and then AI kind of organizes all of it for me. It's super cool. But it's been really helpful from just starting out, because I'm kind of looking through all the copy. I'm I need to change the way I do these videos. I need to change the way I talk to people. I need to change the way I talk about what I'm offering. And generally speaking, I don't know if this is Dan Kennedy or who said this, but sell the whole, not the drill. And so this is a tough pill to swallow, because I get really excited about it, but it doesn't matter how excited I get about something. I cannot use it until I'm able to convey it to other people. And so I have to learn how to not simplify it because people are stupid, but simplify it because it's not efficient to talk to people in a language that they don't understand. So that's going to be a tough one, and I just have to figure it out. And this is part of the journey. This is part of the, it was I felt like when I was on this group coaching call, it was you talk about your problems, your roadblocks, and you talk about what's working, what's not working, and then other people chime in and tell you what you're talking about. And one of the people in my group, she was like, you know what, man, I know that you're super smart. I know that you know this AI and automation stuff really well, but I could not tell you what it is that you do for people. So it's 45 videos in, and I still haven't nailed down this offer. But I'm going to keep plugging away. And I'm just not going to give up. I mean, it's been years and I haven't given up. I'm not going to give up. My understanding is that the only way to lose this game is to stop playing. And so, to that end, I decided that something has to change, and I have to I've always been comfortable with change. I've always been comfortable with being uncomfortable, but something has got to change. And so I woke up this morning and I was just wait a second, I can't do this by myself. And so just being in a group of people was very helpful. We set up an accountability call. Actually, if you're a hospitality consultant or a management consultant, if you want to get in on this, let us know. Let me know in the comments or DMs, or email jason@jlittrell.com, or wherever you're getting this, just comment and I'll find it. And so we're going to start just an accountability group that kind of gets us together so that we can help each other, because there are things that I can do that other consultants can't do, and vice versa. For instance, some of the other people in my group are they do accounting and numbers, and I do systems and processes and automation and all that stuff. And then another person does operations management consulting. So these are not necessarily my strengths, but it's by working with each other, we can kind of share our strengths and get all of our heads together. So, I'm down to find that. In fact, that's what I'm going down to New Orleans for, is I'm looking for people that are just gung-ho, that are just, because it gets lonely. I don't have a lot of people that I talk to about the business, and not a lot of people are as driven or ambitious as I am, and I don't have a lot of people to talk to about it. And so because of my goals and steadily inching towards my goals, mostly 3 steps forward, 2 steps back sometimes, it gets very lonely. And so like this morning I was just like, I cannot do this by myself, and I have to involve other people in my life, in my process, even if it's not doesn't have anything to do with work, because if you're only all about work, then you're kind of a boring person. And so just like, what can help me like with mental clarity, with being a better dad, like with being all this other stuff. And I was just like, I need to get more physical, and I need to get more physical with other people. Yes, that too. I need that too. But yeah, so I signed up for these pickleball things. So hopefully I'll pick up some pickleball games. And I've never played a game of pickleball with any other person before. I've hit the ball against the wall before. And then I also learned that I actually am, if I don't do it the first thing in the morning, like things that I don't like doing, then it's never going to happen. It's not going to happen that day. And so like this morning and yesterday morning, I woke up really heinously early, and just with the clothes that I was sleeping in, opened up a mat, grabbed a water bottle that I had already prepared, and just opened up a video on how to do on just a guided body weight workout class, and it's been great. I mean, my energy is like, it's only been 2 days. My energy is incredible. So I don't know why I didn't do that before. But then immediately after I did that class, I did a stretching class. And then after that, I did a meditation hypnosis class. And then all this is on YouTube, by the way. So like the one subscription I have is on YouTube. It's like $16. And so like that's $16 a month. And, to go up, and get dressed, get in a car. Or get on my bike, and then get to these places to do those things would have been so prohibitive. And so the effort required and the time required to do those things would cause so much friction that I just wouldn't do it. But literally one after another, in under an hour, I was able to wake up, drink some water, work out, stretch, meditate / get hypnotized. So if I turn into a bird when you clap your hands, then that's what happened. And then take a quick cold shower, and then get back to work. And all this was in less than an hour, and I feel great. So I'm protecting my energy and protecting my mind. And then with my voice app, I forget what it's called, but it's a voice app. I can kind of record my thoughts as they happen really, really quickly. And then it just kind of organizes all my thoughts into this content management system. So, and you may have noticed that there's a lot more content out. So Ishmael is working on all the content, and he's processing all my past things, turning them into podcasts. And then he sends me the links in my WhatsApp link, and then all that gets disseminated across all relevant platforms. And so I'm hoping to create this mental, physical business flywheel where the outputs far exceed the inputs, and then I can have this clear, fresh mind and body to be able to serve my clients and drive the results that they need. But as I mentioned before, I need to kind of narrow it down a little bit. They say that the hunter that chases 2 rabbits catches neither, and I am serving both the hospitality niche and the spirits niche. So at one point, probably sooner than later, I'm going to have to decide. And then productize an offer for that person, and then just serve that offer, and that's it. Otherwise, I'm running around like a maniac. So that's all I got for you today. Thanks for listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.